You happy now? See, while I was cleaning your enclosure out and disinfecting it, I even put a new piece of cloth on your perch. And they notice everything. He noticed right off the bat that this wasn't the same cover that he had on his perch before. I just put a new one on, took the old one off. I do that every couple of months, just to reduce any risk of bacteria or anything like that. I keep my enclosure spotless. I'm really picky about that. I don't want my snakes living in filth. It just grosses me out. But I disinfect my enclosures at least once a month. The main thing with that is be sure you rinse them really well and dry them out before you put your papers and everything back in. But he had a wet spot on the cloth on top of his perch, so I replaced it with a new piece of cloth, and he noticed it right off. They're very observant animals. They're very aware of everything going on in their environment, everything around them. Big boy. He is definitely a big coastal carpet python, but he's got a heart as big as the whole United States. He's just the sweetest guy. It's a good thing he is, because he's getting really heavy for me to handle and work with. All better? You got a new piece of cloth on your house? I mean your perch? I'm tired. I've been going since 5 o'clock this morning. All better now? You happy now? Say, yep, I'm fine. I got a new piece of cloth on my perch. And they do notice the little things. You wouldn't think so. Change something in your snake's enclosure and see how long it takes them to notice that something's different. They do. That's why I always try to move things around, change them, and shift positions, because that way at least your snake isn't looking at the same thing in the same place all the time. Give them a little variety. Give them something new to entertain themselves with. That's just me. That takes up a lot of my time, but it's so well worth it to have friendly social snakes that are happy and content with their environment and their home. It doesn't take much effort, just a few minutes out of your time to change something. Take a rock out, put something different in, whatever you got in your enclosure. Me, it's my perches. I shift them from one end to the other. I shift my heating pad, and I move my water source to the opposite end once in a while. Sometimes I'll take his perch out and take him out, leave nothing but newspapers down, put a great big huge plastic tub in there full of water, and just cut him loose and let him play in it. Entertain your snakes. Give them something to do. No reason why they shouldn't have, they used to lay around all the time. What kind of life is that? But yeah, I do that. I'm very strict about that my snakes have something different. Things change, so they have something new to notice and recognize. Makes a difference in the way they act and the way they feel. Chewy's got a new cover on this perch here. He's liking it, so I'm fine with it. Color looks fine with your colors there, Chewy.